And as an 18-year-old, you're treated well as a coach. I mean, you're the coach. It doesn't matter how old you are. A very progressive club is Carnegie in the Championship Division of Cricket Southern Bayside. We're at the Carnegie ground, which is also the home of the Caulfield Bears during football season. Beautiful little ground in suburban Carnegie. And William Corbett, at 18, indicating how progressive this club is the assistant coach of the cricket club. Liam must be delighted with the way the team started this year.
Yeah, very well. I haven't lost a game yet, which is really good. I think this year the difference between last year and the previous seasons is we're really playing as a team. Everyone's chipping in, doing their part. We're not having to rely on one or two batsmen. So I think that's a really good progression from where we are to where we are now. So,
was that the feeling around the club last year, that it was left to too few?
Yeah, I think that we relied on too many players to get the job done, but this year everyone's doing their bit, chipping in with 30, 40 runs, 1 or 2 wickets. So I think that's really done us well this year.
You must have felt really good after a record score, record second wicket partnership last week. I mean, at the start of the day, the first really good day of cricket, there's no way you would have thought you were going to make 426.
No, it was beautiful to watch. Abby and AJ had a 235-run partnership. It was just absolutely amazing to watch. 1 or 2 chances from AJ and none from Abby. It was just splendid.
Do you play yourself? You're 18 and you're an assistant coach. You're an interesting story.
Yeah, no, I used to play juniors here. Played a couple of seasons in the seniors, but no, I just prefer to watch and coach.
What makes a good coach, do you think?
I think having a good relationship with your players, just treating them, everyone's equal, no one's better than anyone else, or no hierarchy or anything like that. So I think that's the key to how I see it. So.
And as an 18-year-old, you're treated well as a coach. I mean, you're the coach. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Nah, it doesn't really matter. Everyone's treated the same, so that's the good thing about this club. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. Doesn't matter, everyone's treated the same.
There's a lot of talk outside, Liam, when you lost a couple of players. Some would describe key players to Parkdale, which isn't that far away, of course, who play in the same competition. But you've sort of replaced like for like, haven't you, in a lot of ways? Yeah,
we lost Tej last year, who was a left-arm spinner and left-arm batsman, and we replaced him with Sawmill Patel this year, who's done really well. He's taken 7 or 8 wickets and chipped in with a couple of 40s and 50s. And we lost Ash Asolia, who's a keeper batsman, and we replaced him with Dave Morrissey, who we always had at the club, but he was playing mainly in the twos last year, but he's fitted in really well this year.
Got a lot of cricket clubs around this area. You've got a lot of teams. You've got 7 men's teams, 2 women's senior teams, many junior clubs as well. Pretty hard to compete, but you're going beautifully, aren't you, with the number of players you've got playing here?
Yeah, I think last year we had 100 and something registered seniors and 120 registered juniors, so we got a lot of depth for our seniors and juniors, which is really good for us.
And do you see yourself as a long-term coach? First step in a long-term coaching career?
Maybe, see how we go. It's been all right so far, but we'll see how we go.
And what are you learning from the recruiting director? He won't speak to me today, but he might speak to me a little bit later in the year, Tim. How to be a good clubman?
Yeah, he does a lot around here. He's been away for work for a bit, so he's luckily come down today and support the guys, but he's done well on the recruiting front, really well this year.
Good on you, Liam. Really appreciate you chatting to us. Congratulations on what the team's achieved so far. Good luck for the rest of the year, and no doubt we'll chat again soon. Get your game face on.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate. Thanks very much. It was terrific.
Get your game face on.